Hey, what's up guys, it's Grandayy here, and today we're gonna go over all the questions you asked on Twitter. The tweet I made got almost 2k replies, which means you guys really had a lot to ask. And I got so many serious intelligent questions and barely any memes, so this should be good. Let's begin. MCAP asks, what would you be doing if Minecraft ever existed? Honestly, this is a very good question though. Very likely I wouldn't be here doing YouTube right now. I first started seeing growth on YouTube many years ago on my first channel with noteblock videos, but not only that, through Minecraft I actually learned a lot of skills that are still important for video making to this day. Because of noteblocks I eventually learned basic music theory and then basic music production skills, which I still use today to make my musical memes, for example. I also had to learn basic image editing on Photoshop because I wanted to make a texture pack, and then I ended up making like 4 of those. Of course I learned a lot of video editing tricks as well, especially with my more complex meme videos on the channel. And I also learned the basics of computer programming logic through redstone, command blocks, and even simple coding on Java when I was experimenting with mods. So yeah, thanks Notch. Why do you hate Witcher 3 so much? What is your favorite video on YouTube? Best Memes Compilation version 28. Is Malta even a real country? Yes. Are you PewDiePie, Dolan Dark, Gus Johnson, or all 3 of them? Yes. Who's the best memer? Vsauce. On to more serious topics, I got a few questions about me being a doctor. Basically, I graduated as a medical doctor last year, but I chose to work full-time on memes instead of working as a doctor, as funny as it may sound. So yeah, I haven't specialized or anything, and while I'm a doctor on paper, I don't actually practice, at least for now. Also got a lot of questions about Article 13, which has become a bit of a meme now. I think most people are confused about what's actually going to happen. To put it simply, no one really knows what's gonna happen to memes. If Article 13 passes without any changes, it will likely mean that most social media sites will have to install upload filters similar to YouTube's Content ID. Hopefully YouTube will not be affected much since it already has a functioning copyright system, but we don't know for certain yet. So best case scenario is minimal impact, with a few memes maybe getting automatically blocked on some websites here and there. But worst case scenario is mass censorship of a lot of memes, which of course would really suck. So we'll just have to hope for the best, I guess. Thanks EU. What program do you use to make the meme? This is probably the question I get asked the most, and the answer is in my channel's about section by the way. But yeah, it's mainly Vegas Pro for video editing and FL Studio for the music. What are your inspirations when creating memes? A lot of things. Sometimes I just come up with ideas randomly, and other times I get inspired from other memes that I see, for example. I also get inspired from other YouTubers, of course, but not from Dolan Dark. How many hours do you have in Witcher 3? According to Steam, 140 hours. To be honest, that's not that much, at least when compared to massive Witcher fanboys. But in the end, you don't have to spend countless hours on a game to realize that it's the best game ever created. Do you like good bean jokes? Let's check it out. Okay, I don't like good bean jokes. Why Grande? When I made a RuneScape account over 10 years ago now, I had picked the name Grande Milan, because I used to support the Italian football club AC Milan. In Malta, football is very big, but Maltese football teams suck, so in general Maltese people tend to support either English or Italian teams instead. When I went to make a YouTube account, the name Grande Milan was taken, so I went with the club's founding year instead, 1899. For my meme channel, I just chose Grandayy to make the name more memey, I guess. But for a short time it was actually named Grande 1900, but only 90s kids will remember this. When did you start YouTube? I posted my first ever video in 2007. It was a RuneScape music video and it was extremely high quality, but it wasn't until 2011 that my channel started growing when I was making Minecraft noteblock songs. I had quite a slow gradual growth, but I managed to get over 100k subs on it until I started making memes on Grandayy in 2016. What made you want to make memes and what's your favorite meme? I've always liked memes, like ever since I was a teenager. Even back on my noteblock channel I would sometimes incorporate memes into my videos, and those tended to do pretty well. Then when We Are Number 1 was blowing up, I had some ideas of my own with it and I made a bunch of videos, but I decided to post them on my second channel since they weren't very relevant to Minecraft, and the rest is history. My favorite meme has to be We Are Number 1. First of all, it's what started my meme channel and caused Grandayy to grow, but also it's very wholesome, especially with Stefan Karl being such a nice guy and fully embracing the meme. Why do you make memes after being a doctor? I prefer making memes than being a doctor, that's it really. I would ask how it's like now that you're siding with Dolan Dark. It's pretty boring to be honest, maybe we should become enemies again? What's your social security number? 69. What kind of PC do you use? I have a pretty beefy PC because I need it for video editing. Not really, it's actually so I can play Fortnite at 144 FPS. For specs, I have a 1080 Ti graphic card and an i7-7700K CPU. And my RAM lights up with nice colors, which obviously means it's very good. Although I'm an elite glorious PC gamer, I can't deny that Sony's exclusives are some of the best games there are. So I also have a PS4 which I love as well. What's your favorite album in 2018? Minecraft Noteblock Songs 8, of course. So I guess that's it for today. I hope this wasn't too boring. Sorry for all the questions that I skipped, but I could only answer so many. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, buy my Noteblock Songs on iTunes, play Witcher 3, and drink around 2 liters of water daily. As for this channel, I have no idea what or when I'm gonna post on it. Probably similar videos to this, I guess, or a full Witcher 3 playthrough. But whatever it is, chances are I'm gonna upload my next video before Colossal is crazy anyways.